Good afternoon or morning, wherever you are in the world. We want to welcome everyone to this free 2-hour webinar where we're going to focus on visualizing, presenting, and discussing true feeds on how to change management in the era of digitalization and automation. And we're going to talk about how it can have a significant impact for managing the disruption and challenges of business transformation in order to realize the intended benefits. My name is Angie Monroe. I'm going to be moderating today. And this is Camilla Pernichka. She is the marketing manager for AIM Global Excellence.
Oh, nice to meet you. I hope that you will enjoy this seminar.
We want to welcome everyone. We have 5 great speakers here today. We're so happy to have them with us. I'm going to go ahead and introduce everyone that we have here today. We have Jan Overgaard, who's the Vice President and Chairman at Real 8 Consulting Group. He's had 3 CEO assignments within IT, HR, and continuous improvement. He's constantly developed his belief that everyone wants to do their best. Oh, sorry, I just realized I'm off screen. On my screen, I'm in the middle. So I'm sorry. And Jan has discovered that the secret to leadership is not to destroy the employees' inherent glow and motivation, which is really nice. Thank you for joining us, Jan. No, go ahead.
Very glad.
Thank you. Next, I will introduce Joseph, who will be joining us in just a minute. But Joseph is the founder at Operational Excellence Society. He's also the chairman and founder of Zonic. He's a recognized thought leader on operational excellence, an international entrepreneur, a prolific writer, and a sought-after strategist and consultant. And he's a speaker with engagements around the world. He's also the author of the book State of Readiness, which we'll talk a little bit more about later. And Joseph will join us soon. We now have Nina Eichholz. She's a business transformation and self-organization driver at Siemens. She's a promoter and agile coach. She will be highlighting more on the need for self-organization in the era of digitization. Thank you for joining us, Nina. No, unmute.
No.
Thank you, Nina.
Happy to be here.
Thank you for joining us. Hi. Okay. Our next, I will introduce Sari. Sari Hilden is the head of transformation and development at Posti Group in Finland. Sari has over 25 years of experience. Sari has over 25 years of experience on software process and practice development, as well as project program and change management. She's experienced as a quality leader and agile transformation lead in Comtel, Siemens, Nokia, and Posti. And Sari, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Okay. And then next we have Yossi Kazowski. He is a people and business transformation lead. He works for Cisco Operations. As the people and business change lead for operation, Yossi worked with leaders and teams to ensure they are skilled to evolve as business transforms. He helps coaching leaders to improve the cascading of communications to ensure buy-in, support, and active participation. So we want to thank you, Yossi, for joining us.
Thank you. Really glad to be here.
There we go. We're so happy to have you. Okay, so sorry, is Joseph will arrive soon. So for now, we will say goodbye to Camilla. She is working on another project now. So we will go ahead and say bye. Thank you so much for being with us.
Bye-bye. Enjoy.
Thank you, Camilla. Okay. So now we'll go ahead and we have some questions for our speakers. I'm going to start with a question that refers to our event that will be happening in Amsterdam from September 24th to 25th. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm away from this. They'll be happening in Amsterdam September 24th to 25th, and it will be the Business Transformation, Change and Management Continuous Improvement Seminar. So our first question How important is it to have the event, business transformation, change management, and continuous improvement, especially in this moment, because we know we're in quite a different moment right now than we've been in the past, really, ever. So I want to go ahead and ask Yossi, what do you think about this question? Why is this important to discuss business transformation, change management, and continuous improvement in this moment?
So thank you very much for the question. From my perspective, the experience that we are currently going through now is change on steroids. It's more change than we've ever dealt with before in the world and for our organizations. Our organizations don't really have the information that they're used to having to make plans. And so having this event where a lot of leaders will be sharing their ideas and their practices on how they're solving for change and transformation challenges in a COVID environment is more valuable than ever before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Jan, do you have anything to add to what Yossi just answered?
Yes, I think it's important to have these kind of arrangements and conferences where people still get together, whether it's going to be on a webinar or going to be live in real life. The main topic of this is transformation, and according to most people, transformation is how much you can connect with people, how willing are they to transform, and the connection that are enabled by this conference and this event are so important because we are not connected anymore the way we used to be. So by getting together and talking about concepts and topics that are so valuable brings us and all of us a sense of connection to each other. And I think that's very important to have in these days. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much. So Jan, just while I have you here, I just want to ask, where do you think continuous improvement is headed? Do you think it's more about connecting people right now, or what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'm sure. And all our findings that we have in most theories is about continuous improvements has transformed into business intelligence, business excellence more and more. And when we move around companies all around the world, actually, we can see that the main obstacle is regarding to how to involve people, how to engage people, how to get people to actually be there and to get all of the potential out of them in a safe environment. So I think it's heading for more people, a more human way of looking at business transformation. Thank you.
Well, okay, yeah. Super, thank you so much. So now I have a question for Sari Hilden. Sari, so companies are facing a lot of challenges brought on by the effects of COVID-19. Jan touched on that a bit. So how does, you're gonna have a session at the event in Amsterdam, how to speed up business change with agile practices. How does this fit in as a solution for companies facing challenges due to COVID and these unforeseen circumstances that we're facing right now?
Yeah, in my presentation, I will be sharing how to utilize the agile practices that you can respond to the challenges, because the world is changing all the time, and we need to be able to react quickly, and we need to have the practices, we need to have the tools to work on that one, and that's what I'm going to share with you in my presentation. And I will be covering you starting with some challenges what we have, and then what are the best practices to cope with to resolve those challenges, and then moving on how you get how you can introduce to your employees all these new practices in the best available methods. You need to be fast on that one as well. So that's how I will be speaking in Amsterdam.
Oh yeah, and that's a great point. There are a lot of changes for employees too to be facing, so that's a great point. So Nina, I want to go to you now. So the same question that I asked Sari, but how does that relate to what you'll be speaking about in Amsterdam? Your case study, self-empowered, engaged, and fast organizations. How is this a solution for companies who are facing these new challenges?
Yes, thanks for this good question. I think, first of all, I would like to just a few words about COVID-19. COVID-19 is actually a horrible and wonderful example what it means to act in a complex situation. So a complex situation's characteristic of a complex situation is that you have to act without knowledge. And even though if you could read tons of studies and you would get some experience from other countries, from other companies, and so on, you call it or you name it, then you still can't really predict or forecast what will happen in 1 month, or even not what happen in 2 weeks or tomorrow. But still, you need to take decisions. And this is exactly what I will discuss in my interactive case study with you. I will share our experience, and I will discuss with you how organizations and company can cope with those kind of challenges, and how they can be prepared. And maybe I have to add on that, please don't expect a wonderful recipe like an eight-step approach, because every transformation is a complex situation, and every transformation is, it's a new thing. And that's what I will discuss in my session.
Yeah,